Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that can truly change the way you think about money: the difference between good debt and bad debt. Understanding this distinction is crucial because not all debt is created equal. Good debt can be a powerful tool for building wealth, while bad debt can hold you back financially. In this video, I'll explain the 10 key points you need to know to understand both types of debt, and most importantly, I'll share practical tips to help you avoid falling into the trap of bad debt. So let's get started. 1. What is good debt? Good debt is essentially debt that can help you build wealth or improve your financial future. It's the kind of debt that leads to a long-term return on investment. The key idea behind good debt is that the asset you're borrowing money for has the potential to appreciate or generate income. Examples of good debt include student loans, mortgages, and business loans. When used wisely, good debt can provide you with the tools necessary to increase your earning potential, build equity, and create opportunities for growth. For instance, taking out a student loan to pursue higher education may allow you to secure a higher-paying job, thus improving your financial future. Similarly, a mortgage for purchasing a home can help you build equity as the property appreciates over time. In business, borrowing to fund expansion or operations can result in profits that outpace the cost of the loan, helping you grow the business and increase your wealth. 2. What is bad debt? Bad debt, on the other hand, is the kind of borrowing that doesn't contribute to your wealth building. It often comes from borrowing for things that depreciate in value or provide no return on investment. Credit card debt, car loans, and loans for luxury items are typical examples of bad debt. The primary problem with bad debt is that it can accumulate high interest charges, which erode your financial resources. Unlike good debt, which has the potential to increase your wealth, bad debt often leads to a downward financial spiral. For example, buying a luxury car with a loan is typically considered bad debt because the car's value declines rapidly over time, yet you still owe money on it. Similarly, using credit cards to purchase items you don't need can result in high-interest debt that makes it harder to break free from a cycle of borrowing. Essentially, bad debt costs you more than it's worth and prevents you from achieving long-term financial goals. 3. Good debt helps build wealth. One of the most significant advantages of good debt is its ability to help build wealth. This is because good debt typically involves borrowing money to fund an asset or investment that appreciates over time or generates income. A student loan, for example, allows you to acquire skills and credentials that can lead to higher-paying jobs. The return on this investment can far outweigh the initial loan amount. Similarly, taking out a mortgage to purchase a home can be a good investment if the property appreciates in value. Over time, the home's value increases, and your equity in the property grows. This equity can be used for other investments or wealth-building strategies. Moreover, business loans enable entrepreneurs to start or grow a business, which can lead to profits and expansion. The goal with good debt is to ensure that the asset financed by the debt appreciates or generates income, thus making the debt a worthwhile investment rather than a financial burden. 4. Bad debt leads to financial setbacks. Bad debt can have serious financial consequences if it's not handled carefully. Since bad debt often involves borrowing for depreciating assets or unnecessary expenses, it can create a significant financial burden over time. One of the major pitfalls of bad debt is the high interest rates that accompany it. Credit cards, for example, can carry interest rates upwards of 20% or more. If you're unable to pay off your credit card balance in full, the interest charges can quickly add up, making the debt much more expensive than the initial purchase. Over time, this can lead to financial setbacks such as a low credit score, mounting interest payments, and an inability to save or invest. 5. Good debt builds credit. Another benefit of good debt is that it can help you build or improve your credit score. Credit scores are essential for determining your eligibility for loans, credit cards, and even housing. When you take on good debt, such as a student loan or mortgage, and make timely payments, you demonstrate your reliability to creditors. This can lead to a higher credit score over time. A higher credit score allows you to access better loan terms, such as lower interest rates, which can save you money in the long run. For example, if you have a good credit score, you might qualify for a mortgage with a lower interest rate, reducing your monthly payments and the total cost of the loan. The key to using good debt to build credit is ensuring that you make payments on time and don't take on more debt than you can handle. Consistent, responsible management of good debt can strengthen your financial profile and open doors to more favorable financial opportunities in the future. 6. Bad debt damages credit. Unlike good debt, bad debt can significantly damage your credit score. High-interest debts, like credit card balances or payday loans, can lead to missed or late payments if not managed carefully. This, in turn, can negatively affect your credit score. A low credit score can make it difficult to secure loans, get favorable interest rates, or even rent an apartment. Moreover, a poor credit score can result in higher insurance premiums or even disqualification from certain jobs, especially those in finance. Bad debt damages your credit by showing lenders that you're not managing your finances responsibly. If you consistently carry high balances on your credit cards and only make minimum payments, your credit utilization rate, the ratio of your credit balance to your available credit, remains high, which lowers your credit score. Over time, this damage can make it harder to obtain any form of credit or loan at all, leading to further financial strain. 7. Good debt provides tax benefits. One of the often overlooked benefits of good debt is the potential for tax advantages. Many types of good debt, such as mortgages and business loans, come with tax deductions that can help reduce your overall tax burden. For example, mortgage interest is typically deductible on your federal tax return, which can lower the amount of taxable income you have and, in turn, reduce your taxes owed. Business loans, too, can provide tax benefits, as the interest paid on loans taken out for business purposes is often tax deductible as a business expense. By leveraging good debt strategically, you can take advantage of these tax benefits to maximize your financial position. 8. Bad debt has no benefits. Unfortunately, bad debt offers no real benefits. When you borrow money for things that depreciate in value or don't create income, you're essentially spending money with no long-term return. Credit card debt is one of the prime examples of this. If you borrow money to purchase non-essential items like clothes, gadgets, or luxury items, the value of these purchases will decrease rapidly over time, leaving you with nothing but a growing debt. With high interest rates attached to most forms of bad debt, it can be extremely costly in the long run. In many cases, bad debt simply keeps you in a financial hole, making it harder to save or invest in more productive areas. 9. Good debt is managed strategically. To make the most of good debt, it's essential to manage it strategically. This means borrowing only when the debt will result in a return on investment. For example, taking out a mortgage to buy a home at a growing market or borrowing to fund an education that will increase your earning potential are smart uses of debt. The key is to ensure that the asset you're financing appreciates over time or generates income that exceeds the cost of the debt. Similarly, taking out a business loan to expand a profitable venture can be a great move. However, it's crucial to only borrow for purposes that align with your financial goals. 10. How to avoid bad debt. The best way to avoid bad debt is by being disciplined with your finances. First, live within your means. Don't buy things on credit that you can't afford to pay for right away. If you want something, save up for it instead of borrowing. Second, focus on paying off high-interest debt as quickly as possible. This will prevent the debt from accumulating and becoming a larger financial burden. Third, be mindful of the type of loans you take out. Borrow only for things that will increase in value or generate income, like a home or an education, and avoid borrowing for depreciating items or luxuries. Finally, create a budget that tracks your income and expenses, helping you stay on top of your finances and avoid overspending. By staying disciplined and avoiding bad debt, you can put yourself in a much stronger financial position and build wealth over time. Thanks for watching. I hope this video has helped clarify the difference between good debt and bad debt for you. If you found it useful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more financial tips, and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. What type of debt are you planning to tackle first? I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, take care and stay financially savvy.